Yo, what's up, guys? Saha the Raptor here. This is Road to Becoming UFC Champion 521, episode 36, I believe, 36 or 37. Um, Apologies for also not posting for a while, or like not posting this past week. I know I had a schedule, but I was having like a bunch of problems with my camera. This was my camera, and it was some reason just wasn't recording properly. The files kept corrupting, so I don't know what was wrong. So I got a new phone, one of my aunt's phones, and I also got a brand new microphone. So shout out to my dad for this. He bought me this. So hopefully the audio now is going to be very crystal clear for you guys, and it sounds a lot better. So yeah, guys, that's where I've been. But we're back on track now. Brand new week. The whole schedule is going to go back to normal. It was just a little bit of a couple little issues, but we're back and we're normal. Now, a couple updates to make for the training part. 2 weeks from now, preseason is starting for wrestling. So September, the second week of September, my coach said, I'm not really sure like when it's starting, like what day, but all I know is sometime the second week of September. So that's about 2 weeks from now. So yeah, we got some. Finally, our preseason is starting. You guys already know that the rest of the 2025 to 2026 year is going to be completely focused on wrestling. So yeah, it's going to be completely wrestling based, just like I did last year, completely for boxing. This year is going to be completely for wrestling. So yeah, we're going to be doing every single practice, every single meet, every single tournament. Everything is going to be there. And it's going to be amazing content for you guys because my eyes are itching. It's going to be amazing content for you guys because I'm going to be able to post so much more content on this channel. Just, videos on my matches, maybe some stuff in practice. I have a bunch of ideas in the coming weeks, coming months for you guys, and a bunch of videos that are going to be well worth the wait. So yeah. Also, another thing is I want to clear something up because not necessarily clear something up. I don't really have to clear it up. It's not really, I don't even really have to say it. But I'm always getting comments of people, why aren't you fighting? Where's the fighting videos? When are you going to fight? When are you going to do MMA? And it's like, guys, this is a very simple question for your guys' selves you can answer. In every single state of the U.S., pretty much almost every single state, I don't even think there is one. If there was one, it's going to be around like across the goddamn country from where I'm at. Every single state in the U.S., you cannot compete in MMA, professional or amateur or professional. You cannot compete until you're 18 years old. That's the legal age of every single state, mainly the state I live in. And it's in the state I live in the states of nearby, states across the freaking country, wherever it is, they're all going to be saying that you have to be 18 years old. So I do not have control over that. And if I did have the option to go and do an amateur, I would, but I'm not. I can't. And some people ask me, oh, why don't you compete in like boxing or something like that? Guys, I'm not training to be a boxer. And the main reason I don't do it, this is also information from my dad, that boxing gloves do not, like, you don't use boxing gloves for MMA. So boxing gloves also make you slower, and it doesn't make sense to do boxing training when I'm training to be an MMA fighter, So, and you guys already know, I'm not bragging, I'm not saying anything bad, but when I'm like, I've already done striking for so many years that it's at a good spot right now where I need to focus on grappling only, like wrestling, like pure wrestling. And, then from there on, we go to like whatever else I need to work on. So right now, guys, there's going to be no fights for at least a year and a half, okay? I'm currently 16 and a half. Fights will be coming, trust me. It's going to take time because I'm still young. I'm a young, like, I'm not 18 yet. If I had the option to compete in MMA right now, bro, sign me up. I would do it like that in an instant. But I don't have control over it. I'm not like the president of this or the government of the state, whatever. I don't have control over any of this, okay? So, I get a lot of people saying, oh, I'm unsubscribing because you haven't followed yet. Okay, you can unsubscribe, sure, go ahead, but it's not my fault. I don't have control over this, okay? So that just want to throw that out there real quick. Because I say that literally almost every single video, but I feel like this video I have to make it like a bigger subject because I'm just getting so many people telling me, oh, why aren't you fighting? Yeah, why aren't you fighting? It's like, bro, it's very, and even in other countries, I'm almost positive in like almost every most of the countries you cannot compete until you're 18. I think that's a pretty normal law almost everywhere, so I'm not even like surprised or anything like that. So, and you guys shouldn't be surprised either. I know a lot of you guys have some common sense. The people that are commenting this are probably either new to MMA or either just probably don't have common sense. But it is what it is, man. But yeah, training wise, we're completely focusing on wrestling right now. Right now, currently, preseason doesn't start for 2 weeks, so I'm just preparing myself for. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be training like hard actual fight training, like 6 days of the week. Now 6 days of the week doesn't start till November, but it's gonna be like 4 days of the week, 3 or 4 days of the week preseason, I believe, and it's going to start in 2 weeks. So it's going to be hard training, hard wrestling training. So currently, what I'm doing right now is I'm working on a bunch of technique work. I'm doing a lot of technique work, and I'm also doing my lifting, my sprints, conditioning work, stuff like that, per the usual. And also, I also getting I this is a question I also want to answer. People ask me what weight class. Now for MMA, specifically MMA, it's going to be probably, if we're, I don't know yet, I'm not 100% sure, but assuming in a year and a half from now, depending on the weight I gain, I could possibly be fighting at the 135 spot, or if I do end up gaining, maybe, if I just somehow gain more weight, I could be fighting at maybe the 145 spot. It really depends on those two. When I was younger, I really wanted to do lightweight, but my physical body type, my weight is not really allowing me to. Possibly in the future when I'm older, I'll bulk up to that weight, and fight there if I really wanted to. But that'll probably be like, way down the road in my like later 20s. You know what I mean? So I'm not worrying about that for now. So currently, I'm currently actually, I've been bulking really well, and it's been going really, really well. Like, this is the best bulk I've had ever, and it's mainly off of one thing. It's off of this milk that I'm drinking. It's raw, just raw milk, just raw milk. No, nothing in it. And I've been drinking so much of it. Like, I'll kill like a whole gallon in like a day and a half. And I have been putting on so much weight that it's literally amazing. A month and a half ago, I was weighing in the morning at 122 pounds, nothing, in the morning, no food, no liquids, no nothing. Now I'm weighing at 129 pounds in the morning. 129 pounds. That jump is insane. And this has been by far the best bulk I've ever had, the most weight I've gained, like, ever. So I don't know what weight class I'm gonna wrestle at right now. I'm still, still thinking about it. But I'm stopping the bulk now. Like, I don't need to bulk up anymore, really, because I don't want to go anything past 130. So I might either fight at 125 or wrestle at 125, or I might do 127. I believe 127 is a weight class. I mean, according to some of, like, some of my friends that I know, and also one of, if you Google it too, I think 127 is a weight class. So either 125, 127. So I might have to end up cutting a little bit. But the main reason I was bulking up was because, like, I usually off the season, I'm usually just bulking up to get some weight on. And right now, we're at a good weight. I'm comfortable with the weight I'm at. So I think it might be 127. Maybe if I really want to, I would go to like 132, 131. I'm not sure yet. I'll have to discuss it with my dad. But yeah, so that's pretty much with the weight and everything going on. Like I said, training-wise, you guys already know that jazz. Diet-wise, I just discussed it. And yeah, man, that's pretty much it. One more thing I want to add is, people are always asking me, expand your content more. Guys, like I said, I just said at the beginning of the video, I'm going to be expanding the content more. Currently, there's not too much I can talk about right now or even do, because like I said, right now I'm in the spot right now of, like, the training is just the same. It's the same, okay? So it's nothing that I can really add on new. During the beginning of the summer, I was adding, videos of me doing sprints, of me bag working, certain things like that. But currently, there's not much going on. It's the same exact thing. So I'm not going to bore you guys with that content. And people are also asking me, oh, do, like on my lifting video, specifically my lifting video, someone commented, why don't you post videos when you're at the gym? The main reason I don't post videos at the gym is because it's too many people there. I'm not trying to be one of those guys that has the camera there and is just, like those people that are at the lifting spots, they have the camera and it bothers people. Not that I give a shit if it bothers, like, people, because it's, it's a public place. So you're allowed to record at the gym I'm at. But I just want to be, also respectful for other people. And it's too much, like, people are going to be going in the shot too much. I go to the gym usually at a busier time, so it's, it's going to be a lot of people there. And even before, I never wanted to record at the gyms, because, like, if I'm going to record at the gym, it would have to be in, like, the bag room. But there's, like, nothing to record in the bag room unless it's me bag working or doing something like that, which I've already posted on my shorts. So there isn't much to record at the gym. I mean, I could record on the turf, but like I said, I've already done it before, and it was a pain in the ass also, just getting a setup going. Like I said, people walking, so it's not really going to work. But I promise, guys, once preseason starts, once wrestling season starts, you guys are going to be getting flooded with new content when it comes to, wrestling training. It's going to be wrestling matches. It's pretty much going to be completely focused on wrestling. So you guys are gonna get a crap ton of matches. Definitely a lot of vlogs. You guys will be getting some vlogs. Me going to my tournaments and me just talking to you guys. You guys will see the matches. It's gonna be a really fun time. So yeah, guys, a bunch of content coming. Do not worry about it. Alright guys, that's pretty much the end of this video, man. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Please hit that subscribe button, that like button, turn on the notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content. And I'll be seeing you guys in my next video. Have a blessed day, everybody.